class 7th NCERT Maths chapter 5th question number 8 of exercise 5.1. An angle is greater than 45 degree. एक एंगल जो कि ग्रेटर है 45 डिग्री से इज इट्स कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री एंगल ग्रेटर देन 45 डिग्री और इक्वल टू 45 डिग्री और लेस देन 45 डिग्री. मीन्स एक एंगल which is greater than 45 degree if we are taking, then we have to tell which will be the complementary of this angle that will be less than or greater than or equal to 45 degree. So let's see the solution. Let the complementary angles be, we will suppose here complementary angles x and y. So that is this is the sign that is means which we have taken in wording. How to write it? X plus y is equal to 90 degree because we considered x and y complementary angles. So x plus y is equal to 90 degree. Now it is given that an angle is greater than 45 degree, means from these both one angle is greater than 45 degree. So let we consider x greater than 45 degree. So greater than 45 degree, if we will consider it 46 degree, greater than you can take 90 also, 91, 92, any you can take. But if we will take one more number, one more number than this, that will also be greater. So if we will take x 46 degree, then 46 plus y is equal to 90 degree. Now we have to prove this angle complement. So this will be the complementary angle of this angle, because these both will be complement when these both plus will be equal to 90 degree. So now y value will be here 44 degree. If you will take any other greater angle, then also y value will be less than 45 degree. So this is complementary angle of x. So hence we can say that thus its complementary angle is less than 45 degree. NCERT 7th class math exercise 5.1 question number 9. In the adjoining figure, is angle 1 adjacent to angle 2? So this is figure, it is given. So we have to show is angle 1, this is angle 1 adjacent to this is angle 2. So adjacent angles, if we can say two angles are adjacent if they have common vertex and common arm means side. So here we can see angle 1 is AOC and COE, angle 2 is COE. So we can say AOC and COE has common vertex O and common arm OC. So you can see from here AOC COE, AOC COE. So this CO, OC CO. So in both it is. So we can say yes, AOC and COE, angle 1 and angle 2, we can say this is angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent because AOC and COE have common vertex O and common arm OC. And the third feature for adjacent angles, it should be that common arm, this is the common arm, and on the common arm either side two known common arms should be. So this is common arm and known common arms are OA and OB. These are on both sides of common arm. So we can say AOC and COE have known common arms. OC is common and OA and OB are known common arms. So these are on the either sides of common arms. So if these three conditions are satisfying, then we can say angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent. So if question asks just of 1 marks, these angles are adjacent, so you have to reply just in yes or no. And if these questions of 3 marks or ask the reason also why these are adjacent, how these are adjacent, so you can write the reason. Now let's discuss the second part. Second part of question 9. Is AOC adjacent to AOE? You can see the figure. AOC, we have to prove angle AOC adjacent to angle AOE. So we can draw this figure likewise. If in figure we will say this is our AOC and this is AOE. So now you can see from here AOC angle is this and AOE angle will be this. Now we are not talking about this angle and this angle. Now we are talking about this and this angle. So now AOC is not adjacent to AOE. We can see the reason. AOC and AOE, they have common vertex O and common arm AO. See AOC, AOE. O is common vertex and AO. This is common arm. So here arm is which arm is common? That is this, not this. Here common arm, because in first part we were talking about this and this angle. Now we are talking about this and this complete angle. So have no common arm. Have common arm AO, but which two known common arms are there? These are known common arms. These are not on either side of common arms. Means these known common arms should be both side of common arms, but these are only one side of common arm. That's why all conditions are not satisfying. We can say AOC adjacent, not adjacent to AOE. So now let's discuss 9th question, third part. NCERT 7th class math, chapter 5th, exercise 5.1, question number 9, third part. In last video we have discussed question number 9 first and second part. Now let's discuss question number 9, third part. We have to prove, do angle COE and EOD form a linear pair? So now let's see angle COE and EOD. In this figure, angle COE, this is COE, means angle 2 is COE, and angle EOD, 3 plus 4 is angle EOD. So now we can draw this figure separately also, otherwise you can reply from here also. Firstly, we need to understand linear pair angles. When two angles form a straight line, if two angles form a straight line, then we can say that is linear pair. So here answer will be yes, COE and EOD form a linear pair, because COE and EOD are forming a straight line and 180-degree angle. If we will draw separately this figure, COE angle 2 and EOD angle 3 and 4. So if these angle we will plus, so this angle used to be 180-degree, and this is a straight line, forming a straight line, and angle plus is 180-degree, because on straight line if angle is likewise, that is 180-degree angle. So if question only 1 marks, then we can say that yes, COE and EOD form a linear pair. But if it asks reason or 2 marks question, then we can write because angle COE and EOD are forming a straight line and 180-degree angle. Now this if you want to see from figure, so in figure also you can see COE, this angle, and EOD 3 and 4. So this is here forming a straight line and this is the angle. If we will plus, then 180-degree. So now let's discuss fourth part of 9th question. NCERT 7th class math exercise 5.1 chapter 5th, question number 9, fourth part. So in last videos we have discussed question number 9 first, second, third part. Now let's see the fourth part. Are BOD and DOA supplementary? BOD angle and DOA angle supplementary. Let's see the figure. So this is the figure. We have to tell BOD and DOA, these are supplementary. So in supplementary angles, if two angles sum is 180-degree, then we can say that these are supplementary. So now you can see here BOD or DOA. So this angle 4 angle plus 5 angle. So these are forming 180-degree angle and these are on straight line. So now in this figure also it is visible, and if we will draw the separate figure BOD and DOA, this is just for making you understand. You can tell from that figure also where we have discussed. So we can write two angles, sum is equal to 180-degree, then the angles will be supplementary. So we can say yes, BOD and DOA are supplementary. Now if it is asked reason in question, or question is of 2-3 marks, then you can write the reason also, because BOD and DOE forming a straight line and angle sum is 180-degree. So now let's discuss fifth part in the next video. 7th class NCERT math exercise 5.1 question number 9, fifth part. is angle 1 vertically opposite to angle 4? Now here we will discuss fifth and sixth part. Now see the figure. In this figure, angle 1 and angle 4, so it is vertically opposite, because like this, if two lines are intersecting on one point, then these angles will be opposite angle. So we can write, or we can tell from here also, and for making you understand, I have drawn figure separately also, or you can tell from there also. So yes, angle 1 vertically opposite to angle 4. Now let's see the discuss sixth part. What is vertically opposite of angle 5? We have to tell angle 5 vertically opposite angle. Which is the vertically opposite angle of angle 5? Let's see the figure. In this figure, vertically opposite angle of angle 5 will be this, and this is angle 2 plus angle 3. So in this figure also you can tell, and I have drawn separately also. This figure I have drawn separately to make you understand. So in our figure, angle 5 vertically opposite angle to angle 5 will be angle 2 plus angle 3. So we can write 2 angle plus 3 is vertically opposite of angle 5. So you can tell direct from figure, no need to draw separately. But if you don't understand sometime in collectively figure, then you can make the separate part also. 7th Math NCERT Chapter 5th Exercise 5.1 Question number 10. Indicate which pairs of angles are vertically opposite angles and linear pairs. So in first part we have to prove we have to tell vertically opposite angles. So figure is given. Now we know between intersecting lines. So these are intersecting lines. Between these lines, these angle will be opposite angle. So we can say angle 1 is opposite to angle 4 and angle 5 is opposite to 2 plus 3 angle. So this we will not see because this is not intersecting line. Now linear pairs. So we know which angles forming a straight line and angle at 180 degrees. So that is linear pair. So here you can see, firstly see this is also a straight line passing through a center. This is also a straight line. So here you can see these 4 and 5 angle. It is linear pair. This is 180 angle. If these both angle forming the angle 180 degree and on straight line. Now this we can't see, this is not a straight line because this is not increased ahead. So now second is this straight line. On this straight line we can see angle 1 and 5. So we can say linear pairs angle 4 and 5 and 1 and 5. So we have to tell the pairs. So we have told this is pair, this pair. So this is question number 10 of exercise 5.1. NCERT 7th class math exercise 5.1 question number 11. In the following figure, is angle 1 adjacent to angle 2? So this is given figure. We have to tell angle 1 is adjacent to angle 2. So which angles are joined to each other? Means if angle 1 and angle 2 will be joined to each other, that will be adjacent. So we can say these are not adjacent. And one more reason, in adjacent angles should have common vertex. So this line is common, one arm is common, this arm is common of both angle, but vertex also should be common. But here angle 2 vertex is this and angle 1 vertex is this. So we can say 1 and 2 are not adjacent angles because their vertex is not common, or this is reason we have given. Otherwise by watching only we can say these are not joined to each other, this is separate and this is separate, so these are not adjacent. But in reason we can write vertex is not common. Class 7th NCERT Maths Chapter 5th Exercise 5.1 Question number 12 second part. Now this is the figure. We have to find out the value of x, y and z. Now you can see from this figure z is vertically opposite angle, z equal to 40 degree because these are vertically opposite angle. So now, and this angle we got now z angle. Now you can see 40, x and 25. These are linear pair because these are making 180 degree angle. So we can write here 40 degree plus angle x plus 25 is equal to 180 degree linear pair. From here we can find out the value of x. Now you can see x plus 25 is vertically opposite to y. It's not x is vertically opposite to y, because x is this angle and y is completely this angle. So x plus 25 we can say vertically opposite to y angle. Now we know the value of x, so after putting the value of x we will get angle y. One more method to find out the angle y, we can write y plus z. This complete y plus z is linear pair, so we can write y plus z is equal to 180 degree linear pair. From here we can find out the value of y. So hence we can say angle x 115 degree, y 140 degree and angle z 40 degree. Now question number 13 and 14 you can try yourself.